What is going on, everyone? Wacky here, welcoming you for week 2 of EDC. Today we are against Superperson, and he brought Lando I, which is a loud cheer force, Mega Lopunny, Alolan Raichu, Rotom Heat, Florges, Milotic, and in the back he had Jirachi, Alolan Persian, which I thought was gonna come. Which I guess kind of makes sense why he didn't bring it. And what else did he have? I don't remember. Oh, he had like a Mungus, and that was kind of it. Um, I can't remember the last one, but anyways, we are finally bringing out Electros from the back. Eel today is supposed to wall Lando I. As long as it doesn't really click knockoff, I should be fine. Because Lando in this game kind of just wants to click Sludge Wave and U-turn and Earth Power. It doesn't really need knockoff this week. I think it ran Rock Slide for the Man Buzz, but Assault Vest Eel was pretty good for Lando. At least I could switch in on it and then force it out, click U-turn into my offensive pressure with Roserade. I guess I'm just gonna go backwards. So Roserade is Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, and Synthesis with Life Orb. Basically what it does is it comes in on Florges and Milotic, and it just kind of clicks buttons because if you're looking at his team, he doesn't really have a switch into Sludge Bomb plus freaking what you call it, Giga Drain. He didn't bring Jirachi because I assume he was scared of Pulp plus Mandibuzz, and then just Gyarados U-turning all around it. So I can understand why he didn't bring Jirachi. I just think he should have because, well, you'll kind of see. And then next up we got Sylveon with Hyper Voice. Thank God I did some mock battles because I was actually gonna run Cute Charm and I didn't realize it. So thank you to DJ Barrera for mocking with me. And no, it wasn't DJ. It was Woix and Jason Galade, I think. I don't know. Yeah, it was them. So thank you to them for pointing out that it was Cute Charm. And then we got Wish Protect Heal Bell. Mandibuzz is just Brave Bird Follow Play. Roost Defog. Galarian Zapdos is Choice Scarf with the Close Combat Brave Bird U-turn Throat Chop. And Dragapult is, I think, Expert Belt, Hex, Sub, Wisp, and Surf. And let's just get started. So I think in the beginning I figured he might just lead. I thought he might just lead Lopunny and get his Mega Evolution. He could also lead Rotom Heat, but I'm also Choice Scarf, so I'm not super scared of Rotom Heat. So I decided to lead Gyarados. And he actually decides to lead Rotom Heat. So I opt to U-turn, and he decides to Volt Switch, which is fine. Dragapult in this matchup honestly isn't that great, so I just decided to U-turn. But he's actually eject button, funnily enough. So he goes back into Rotom. I think what he was trying to do is he wanted to set up electric terrain for his Alolan Raichu. He said he was electric terrain, which I thought was kind of cool because I didn't expect him to bring the Raichu, but if he had set up electric terrain, I could have probably just lost on the spot. But thank God I was running Surf. I could have maybe ran like Hydro Pump, but I decided that really wasn't too necessary. And then at this point, Don't Speak, the Dragapult just switches out. We go into a Roserade, and Roserade just kind of claims kills when it comes in. I almost clicked Shadow Ball here, and I probably should have just clicked Shadow Ball, but he actually brings in Teleport Raichu, which I thought was pretty funny, and then Electros just tanks the hit, while Lando slowly dies from clicking U-turn. As I decided to U-turn because I figured maybe I could get Gyarados in Brave Bird, or get in Lando and click Surf. Probably Lando and click Surf, because the Sylveon really isn't too much of a problem for me. So I decided to go Electros because I felt I still needed Eel for Lando. And I think I just decided to knock off. By the way, eject button Florges is really cool. So I opt to just U-turn out into Roserade, as he just Wish passes. Unfortunately, Lopunny gets back to full health. But oh my god, this Roserade is just breaking everything. Which is really funny because last week Roserade just kind of broke everything too. So here he actually decides to Power Punch because I think he thought I was gonna click a Wish. But I just decided to Hyper Voice because I figured as long as Mega Lopunny's dead, I shouldn't lose this battle. Like, I should not be losing this battle anymore, because as long as I have Roserade and something to revenge kill the Lando, I should be completely fine. So he goes Milotic, and I opt to just Wish. I think I protected. Did I protect or did I Hyper Voice? I must have Hyper Voiced. Oh, I Heal Belled. I wanted to cure the poisoning, which didn't really matter too much, but I figured in case I needed pull later, I could do that. And then I can heal up with Roserade at this point. I think that... Oh, I thought I stayed in. I guess I might as well have just switched out because Eel could take any 2 hits from Lando. Apparently he got 2 battle rolls, but I was running some defense, and honestly I was kind of sacking Eel anyways. But I did get to knock off on the Lando, which I think actually mattered at the end. So I just keep U-turning, and at this point I can kind of just spam Giga Drain, which is really cool. And it keeps me healthy compared to like my Life Orb. So that's cool. I think he goes on a Raichu? No, he goes on a Lando, and I don't know why. He sacks his Rotom Heat. I think what he did is he wanted to chip down Roserade with the Life Orb so he can get in Raichu safer, but at this point, like, Sylveon kind of just walls Raichu, so it really wasn't too much of a worry for me. Because unfortunately he had to sack off the Rotom, which I am so happy I ran Surf for that Rotom, because this thing is a problem for my team. I had 0 options for it. I mean, if he didn't have a Lando, yeah, I could have just brought in like Eel, but I didn't really want to risk that. So at this point I just decided to Wish Pass into Roserade, and because his Florges is dead, Roserade kind of just claims. So I killed Lando, and I think at this point he wanted Roserade to get the last 2 kills, but he was gonna just forfeit, and I told him to just not forfeit. I didn't want him to, so for whatever reason I thought he was bluffing Choice Item. I should have calced it. It didn't feel like Choice Specs to me. I felt like he was doing less than Life Orb, and it wasn't Scarf, because he opted to switch out on my Gyarados. So I don't really know what his plan was, but I just decided to bring in Roserade and kill off Milotic, and I don't know why I Shadow Balled. I could have just Giga Drained. So I Giga Drain the Milotic, and for whatever reason, I thought he was still bluffing Choice Scarf on the Raichu, so I decided to just let the Roserade go down. I could have just gone Mandibuzz to like scout it out and then like pull it and just clicked Hex, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. Mandibuzz could have gotten a kill, but might as well just let Rose go down and just click U-turn with Gyapdos. Gyapdos could get a kill finally. And that'll be the game. And I think as of right now, Pult is still sitting at 2 kills. Gyapdos is sitting at 1. I don't think Mandibuzz has anything. Starmie has 2. Sylveon has 1. I think Roserade is at like 7. And Eel has nothing. And that'll be our game. GG's the super person. Next week we fight Blue, I think. Which I kind of like the matchup for, honestly. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys then.